This is the Global Economic Commodities Scrap Metal and Recycling Report by our Bentley roll-up trailer and gondola trailer, August 23, 2021. U.S. weekly crude steel production fell to 1.869 million tons, an 84.7% utilization rate versus 91% plus in 2008, despite some mills now running at 100% plus. WTI crude oil price fell to $62.32 a barrel, near a 3-month low on demand concerns due to COVID and overall weak global demand. The U.S. weekly oil rig count rose to 405, still down big versus pre-COVID and 2014. Rigs are trending up slowly as prices slowly trend higher. U.S. weekly crude oil production rose to 11.4 million barrels per day, down 13% pre-COVID. It's slowly trending up after COVID's collapse. Scrap steel number one HMS price was steady at $438.33 a gross ton, with limited downward pressure for September despite good supply. Hot rolled coil steel price rose to $96.83 per hundredweight, hitting a record during the week. Constrained supply and good demand remain. Copper price fell to $4.14 a pound, hitting a multi-month low during the week. This was on a strong U.S. dollar and demand concerns with COVID's resurgence. Aluminum price fell to $1.16.4 a pound, which is $25.65 a metric ton. This was on a strong U.S. dollar, but higher demand with climate change investments and a tight supply. China's July industrial production growth fell to 6.4% versus last year on COVID's resurgence, higher prices, and supply bottlenecks. The U.S. dollar index rose to 93.5, near the highest since November 2020. The U.S. Federal Reserve hinted at less stimulus and on lower jobless claims. When the U.S. dollar index rises, commodity prices do fall. Chicago August lumber futures fell to $473 per thousand board feet, the lowest since July 2020, on good supply and lower demand. It was actually higher in 2018. U.S. July industrial production rose 0.9% versus June. Motor vehicles were up 11.2%, while utilities were down 2.1%. U.S. July housing starts fell to 1.543 million annualized, the lowest in 3 months. This was as higher costs and higher prices hurt the market. U.S. weekly unemployment claims fell to 348,000, the lowest since COVID started. Note this 55-year-old chart shows how bad it really was last year. Wall Street Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 395 points to 35,120 as the U.S. Federal Reserve hinted they'll reduce some stimulus this year. Tie-downs, ratchets, and straps. Roll-off truck and roll-off trailer parts for sale. Buy them online at www.benlee.com or call Ben Lee. We have for Ben Lee, Galbraith, Galfab, Dragon, American, and more. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.